We don't come again with another case for inside court. This one, my wife will say her husband no go marry another woman. Say she follow suffer with this man, build businesses with this man, and she no fit share her man. Hey, Oga on the other hand say he just won't marry another woman based on say he won't take chieftaincy title for him village. Waiting the man they talk, they scatter the woman head, and she carry her bubble come inside court. May we say as this case go now.
All arise for the presiding Judge Kpako.
You all may have your seat. Vincent,
Your Honor.
what's the case file for today?
Case file is 005, Mrs. Elizabeth Kambiri versus Chief Lucas Kambiri.
Okay. Well, the case before us is that of husband and wife. Mrs. Felicia Kambiri, the plaintiff, is asking the court to stop the husband, Chief Lucas Kambiri, from taking a second wife. She says she had suffered with her husband in building their business empire and so will not allow another woman to come in and reap where she did not sow. Not now, not ever. But in his defense, Chief Lucas says he needs to marry a second wife to earn him a higher chieftaincy title from his people. But his wife is proving stubborn. He says he has the ability to take care of 5 wives very well, and that he loves his wife and will not abandon her if he takes another wife. This is the case before us today. Shall we begin? I call on Mrs. Felicia Kambiri. You brought your husband to court asking that he should be restrained from marrying a second wife. Is that true?
He cannot marry a second wife. No, it cannot happen.
If I may ask, what kind of marriage did you people have?
We did traditional church wedding, and that was 17 years ago.
And if I may ask, how many children do you have?
We have 5 children, 2 boys and 3 girls.
Okay. How old is the eldest and the youngest?
The eldest is 16 years old, while the youngest is 7.
Now, tell this honorable court why you have refused your husband from marrying a second wife.
Your Honor, when I married my husband, he was a nobody. I suffered with him until he became somebody. Now a woman from nowhere wants to come and reap where she did not sow. It cannot happen. Never. When I married my husband, we were living in one room, face me and face you, in Amukoko for 5 years. My lord, if you know Amukoko very well, you know that that place is a slum. It's a ghetto, but it is better now. But I suffered with my husband there where we sell food together.
If I may ask, what kind of food? Is it raw food stuff or the cooked one?
It's canteen, Your Honor. We worked so hard. We woke up every day by 4 a.m. to cook and to prepare for our canteen. We had no money to hire anybody. So we did virtually everything by ourselves. To the washing and the cooking of the meal. We are the last to sleep. And we are the first to wake up. And this is how we've been doing it for years. It was even during this period that I had my first 3 children. During this period of everything, during the pregnancy, during the childbirth, I was still with my husband because we had so many things to work out for, to get money for. As time goes on, the business started moving well. We started selling. People started knowing about us. People started coming from different places in our neighborhood to come and eat in our canteen. Nobody that does not know Chop and Lick Finger, that was the name of our canteen. Everything was going well. They would go and they would come. They said they liked our food. So one day, some government officials, MDs of company, and some big men, they came to our neighborhood to do a program. They were looking for where to eat and they came to our canteen. They loved our food and they ate our food. One of the bank executives that was with them gave us his card and said we should call him the next day. We called him the next day and he linked us to another of a business official that is working in the headquarters. We went to see him and that was how we got a contract to supply food and drinks to their conferences around the country. After that contract, we got other contracts to supply food and drinks to other big corporations. That was how we became rich and we expanded into real estate business. And now we're into marine business. I and my husband have come a long way. And nobody can come in between us.
Well, I must really commend you for this grass to grace, movement in life. I will say congratulations, Mrs. Canberry. What is the relationship with your husband like? I mean, presently.
Our relationship is okay. My husband has not been treating me badly. But I am against him marrying a second wife. It can never happen. I and my husband own our businesses together. And a woman from nowhere wants to come and reap from the harvest where I and my husband's name are included in all the businesses, landed properties, cars, and buildings.
Wait a minute. Ms. Canberry, you mean 2 of you, yourself and your husband, your names are included in all the documents and the property both of you have?
Yes, Your Honor. I make sure my name is included in all the documents.
That's interesting. In fact, what a smart woman you are. And at the same time, I want to commend that if women are like you, I think we will save a whole lot of things we are having in a society. Well, at this point in time, let me call on Chief Lucas. Chief Lucas, your wife has narrated how the 2 of you worked hard to get to where you are today. My question is, why do you want to take a second wife?
Thank you, Your Honor. Before I proceed with the question you asked me, I would love to acknowledge what my wife said earlier. It is true, I got married to my wife when I had nothing, and she has been of great help to me. I can boldly say that after God Almighty, it is my wife. My wife has been a pillar in my business and still is. I love my wife so much. My wife is the apple of my eyes, the pillar that holds my life. She's the sugar in my tea. She's the cockroach in my cupboard. In fact, she is a God gift to me and a very strong woman in my life. I love you, baby. Your Honor, the reason why I want to take a second wife is not because my wife has done anything bad to me, neither has she not given me any form of satisfaction. But the reason why I want to take a second wife is because of a chieftaincy title by my own people. Obviously, you can see, my Honor, that I am a chief. However, my people have found me worthy to bestow upon me a higher chieftaincy title. And when I get it, I will then be addressed as High Chief Lucas Kambiri, the Omumuwan of Shiaga Kingdom. I will be next in rank to the paramount King Zazu. Your Honor, you see, there are some criteria that are needed for such title. And one of them is this, that a man must have at least 2 wives. It is believed that a man who can successfully, emphasized, successfully coordinate his wife, his children, his household, such person is regarded as a good manager of people and character. Like the saying goes, charity begins at home. If a man cannot control his household, control his wives, such man is not regarded as a good manager of people. Your Honor, my people want me to take up this chieftaincy title, but my wife has been very stubborn about it. I have pleaded with her. I said, whatever you want, just ask me. Without the blink of an eye, I will do it for you. But she blatantly refused.
And I said you can never and will never marry a second wife. I said so. Must you be a high chief? Aren't you a chief already? So what's with the title? What do you want to use it for? God has blessed us with everything that we desire. So why do you need the chieftaincy title for? From marrying 1 wife, you will enter 2, 3, 5, and numerous as you can count.
My love, I promise you, I'm going to marry only 1.
And I said no.
Only 1.
You would not marry a second wife.
Please, if I proceed more than 1, may the gods strike me.
And if you proceed more than 1, I will divorce you.
Please.
Chief Lucas, I've observed that you are all sweaty. Is it because of the case, or maybe it's your nature?
Not at all, Your Honor. I naturally sweat. Even no matter the AC, I just sweat. This is not even enough for me.
Okay, because I know my court, inside court, is always conducive for all, no matter how intense the cases are. Well, we carry on. Chief Lucas, did I hear you correctly? You want to become a high chief, and your tradition demands you must have 2 or more wives to qualify for the title?
Yes, Your Honor. From where I come from, my place, the high chief must be a man of at least 2 wives. In fact, he should have a big family, because it is a proof that he is a good manager of people and character. Should be said, the more wives and children you have, the higher chance you have, or should I say the better chance you have, to be crowned the Omumuwan of Shiaga Kingdom. Many of my contenders are having like 4 wives, 8 wives, 10 wives, 12 wives. She's aware. But I'm only asking for 1, just 1. Am I asking for too much? Am I?
Well, I can only say this is interesting. Very interesting. Your people must be interesting too, Chief Lucas. They have now devised an innovative way to pick out the best manager of people. And the only way they can do that is to check how many wives and how many children that he has. Then he gets the job. My God. Somebody don't die for this one day. I think the business world should take a leaf from you people. Imagine this. If they want to hire a human resource manager, all they have to do is to find out how many wives and children the candidate for the job has. The one with the highest number of wives and children gets the job. Of course, They believe he will be a good HR manager. Why? If he could keep all his wives and his children together in one command, then what challenge can he not overcome? It might be a logic. It might be a logic. And it seems as if it's making sense. But now, let's just get back to the seriousness of this matter. You want to take a second wife, and your wife don't want to hear of it.
It can never happen. And I repeat, it can never happen. Okay, let's come to think of it. What would he use to take care of the woman, the wife, and the children she's going to bear for him? Is it not the same money that I helped him to make with my sweat? Would he have ever been wealthy and become a chief without me? If he was poor, would he be talking about becoming a chief and getting a second wife? It is better to be poor sometimes than to be rich.
My love, I don't understand why you keep saying things like this. Your Honor, I love this woman. I love my wife so much. And I've spoken to her countless times, making her to understand that me getting a new wife does not have anything or would not stop me from loving her. But she believes that I am being persuaded by my family people to get another wife.
I know it is your family people that want you to become a high chief. I know they are the ones that want you to become a high chief because they don't like me. Yes! Do you think I don't know? I know they don't like me. Your Honor, my husband's people don't like me. They don't like me because they say, I control my husband. I don't allow him to give them whatever they want. And that is why they are compelling him to become a high chief so that they can bring in a second wife that they can control and they will push me aside. But it can never happen. It will not happen.
Your Honor, I simply believe that she is not seeing the bigger picture here. When I become the high chief, it's going to bring respect to her. It's going to bring honor to my family, in the community, and even beyond. She's not seeing the bigger picture here. She's not.
If I may ask, why does your husband's people don't like you? Does it mean you stop your husband from being responsible to them?
No, Your Honor. We support them. We pay school fees for some of them. We pay hospital bills. We give them money for feeding. We send money to Mama regularly for her upkeep. But some of them feel that it is not enough. They feel that we are so rich and that we have everything, so we must be responsible for everything that concerns them.
Vincent, I see an elderly woman's hands up from the audience. Who is she?
I don't know.
Okay, go and find out who she is.
My pikin, I be Lucas' mama.
That's my mother. Mama, why you stand up now?
Right, please, Vincent, tell her to.
My pikin.
Small.
I go like talk for this matter.
As long as you get something you want to say, go ahead.
Oga Judge,
Hear you.
as you call us, no, we can't talk this matter soon. God will bless you. God will bless your children. Bless your business. Bless your going out. Bless your coming in. Now, good thing now you go to see. You go see bad at all.
Amen, Baba. Amen. You say you get something to talk, Abi? Oh yeah, go ahead, make you talk. We dey hear you. Oh yeah, quick.
Oga Judge, this woman will be my pikin wife. Na bad woman she be. She say, Lucas, my pikin no go marry another wife. Na lie she talk. Because my pikin go marry another wife. Not be so we dey live in those tete time before this era wey we dey so. Our papa dem dey marry more than one wife. Man, before God create man, make e fit handle more than one wife. As you dey see me so, Papa Lucas, na 3 wife we be wey he marry. Wetin dey there? You wey be wife, you go face your front. If na business you wan sell, abi if na market gone you wan sell, dem go give you money, you go sell your own market. If your husband wan meet you when your turn reach, he go come your room, he go meet you, go born for am. You go face your own and your pikin. Wetin bad for there wey dis woman talk say my pikin no go marry another wife? Oga Judge, look dis my pikin na, as e big so, see na, see muscle. If he handle 5 wife at once.
Mama, you say?
I never talk finish, Oga. I never talk finish.
Oh, yeah, have a carry on.
This
Mama.
woman here na witch she be.
No, Mama.
Ma tell you why I dey talk say na witch she be. Na only witch go see better thing wey wan enter family. E go dey block am. E go dey block am. This woman so she dey block better thing wey wan enter we family. She no wan make we family bear that chieftaincy title wey be Omo Omukolomaka of Chiaga. Gaganuga kpai! You no fit. You no fit. My pikin go marry another wife.
Mama, you don talk am before say she no come from your place, abi? She come from your place?
She no be our people. When Lucas, my pikin, bring her say he wan marry am, we tell am o, we family, we advise am say make he no marry this woman. Say she no know how we dey do for our place. Make him find girl wey come from our place marry. He no gree. Oga Judge, you see am now.
But that means she no come from your place now. She no know your culture, your tradition.
She no be our people at all.
Yeah.
Look at say they meet themselves when he go serve youth cup.
If I go ask, what about Baba?
Yes, we dey happy with the 3 wife wey he marry. And Baba don reach 80 years, he dey kampe, he dey house.
That's very nice. If I may point, Chief Lucas, if I may ask, your wife is adamant about you taking another wife. Why do you want to take another wife? Why are you insisting on tearing your family apart with this wife you want to take? Why? Chief Lucas, I'm asking you a question. Tell me, why do you want to take another wife when you know this particular thing is tearing your family apart?
Your Honor, I'm not supposed to be bringing up this matter right now, but I was opportune to discuss with a medical practitioner who is my friend, and he told me something. He said that it is important that I become very active in the other room because of there's a sickness they call prostate cancer. So to avoid having such sickness, I discussed with my wife about it. I told her that since our batteries are no longer 100%, that she needs a substitute that will be assisting her. But my wife did not give any hearing to it. Your Honor, to be sincere with you, it is very difficult these days for me to bring my wife to play the Champions League with me in the other room. Sometimes we play it once in 2 weeks, maybe twice in 3 months, and this thing is really affecting me. I am suffering. I am suffering. I am really pained. I'm pained, seriously.
Well, you made mention of prostate cancer. Luckily, I made a research, and this is my finding in respect of prostate cancer. According to clevelandclinic.org, the prostate is a gland that's part of the male reproductive system. It is positioned at the juncture of the reproductive urinary tract, where it helps root sperm on its ejaculation journey, especially where the ejaculatory duct empties into the urethra so semen can be projected out of the urethra with ejaculation. The theory is that carcinogen naturally build up in the prostate. As they accumulate, the theoretical risk of prostate cancer grows. Solution, well, it appears that ejaculation may sweep out these potentially harmful carcinogens and lower your cancer risk. A study published in 2018 found potential biological links between frequent ejaculation and prostate tumor development. The summary of this study states, in a prospective study of 31,925 men with 18-year follow-up, higher ejaculation frequency throughout adulthood was associated with low rates of prostate cancer. From what I just read, it appears that regular playing in the other room game can actually reduce or lower the chances of men having prostate cancer. Listen one more time. He said, but that is not a good enough reason. Chief Lucas, that is not good enough reason for you wanting a new wife. I'm sure, Madam Felicia, you will now double up your effort knowing that this is beneficial to your husband. You see, I am sure you love your husband and you want him well.
Yes, Your Honor. I love my husband very much. I did not know that this thing was this beneficial to him. I promise, from now henceforth, I will be giving it to him anyhow he wants it, even if I'm tired.
Oga George, they talk since the Oyibo are not too understand. Why they hear cancer? Lucas they sick?
No, Mama. Lucas no sick. What will they try talk? They say that game where they play for that room, it good, especially when somebody they grow. It good make it they plan well so that it goes strong and make it live long. No one make Lucas live long.
I talk and say God make man make if he handle many woman if he won't live long. Even as Papa Lucas still dey so at 80 years old, and so would they give him. 3 of us would they give him. Then make him still dey alive. I talk am.
Okay, Baba. The only thing I will say is that make una take her easy with Baba. Oh. Now, to you, Chief Lucas, is there any other reason you want to take a second wife?
No, Your Honor.
And you, Mrs. Felicia Kambiri, what is your final word in respect of your husband's request for a second wife? Are you now prepared to accept it?
I am not accepting and I will never accept it. He cannot marry a second wife. If that be the case, if that is what he wants, let us divorce and share everything we have, including all the properties.
All right, great. I think I've heard enough testimony from you, Mrs. Kambiri, and also from you, Chief Lucas. Well, supportive of Mama here. And I think I want to take my decision. But when we return from recess, I rise.
My people, I dey like women with brain, no? She makes sure say her name there for all the businesses and documents. But she somehow fail for the other room because Oga say apart from chieftaincy title, say the wife no dey get in time for the other room. And he dey pain her. I think commend the wife, say she stick with her when him be nothing. And from the look of things, he still love him wife. And the wife still love her. But mama, wey be the husband, mama, wey follow come court, they insist say her pikin go take the title and say nothing dey bad if man marry 5 wives. Hey! Mama carry bags will stop talk. Now mama know wetin she dey find. Now him wife say if her husband insist say him go marry another wife, say you better make them divorce. Make them scatter. This particular word shock him husband. He shock her. But make we sit down and hear judgment from judge.
All right, you may have your seat. I want to give my judgment in respect of the case before us. I have been minuting down some things. So these are my judgment. Listen carefully. But before I do so, I want to really commend Mrs. Cambery. I really commend you for your foresight and wisdom in ensuring that your name is in all documents together with that of your husband, Chief Lucas Cambery. That makes you an official co-owner of the family asset, and nobody can push you out of your property if the unfortunate thing of losing one's husband occurs. Now, this is a clear point. Women have to be wise in this part of the world and emulate Mrs. Felicia Cambery. When you are married, you are joined to your husband, and your husband is joined to you, and you have now become one. So says the Holy Book. So, practicalize that also in your family business and assets. Let both your name and that of your husband be in all documents. Now, we have a situation in our society where women are pushed out of the family business and asset by their husband's family members when he dies. This is a call for women to work with their husband to add their name in the document. Chief Lucas, your wife has been able to convince the court that you cannot take a second wife. If you take a second wife, then how are you going to take care of her? Will it not be from the income that both of you have worked over the years that you will use in taking care of that wife of yours? Since your wife is a partner in your life and does not agree to you bringing in a new woman to the home, then it cannot happen. I conclude by saying the court hereby rules in favor of the plaintiff, Mrs. Felicia Cambery, no second wife. I rise.
No new wife for Chief Lucas. Hey, as it be now, Chief Lucas dey over confused. Wetin una feel say make e do, make una advise her. Make him no marry new wife as Judge talk. Make him just forget about him chieftaincy title. Make him just follow and stick to his beloved wife. Or make him marry new woman, become that high chief where you want be, make him mama for dey happy, and make him lose his wife. Make una advise am for comment section o. And as una dey advise am, make una no forget to like, share, and subscribe. I go see una for our next video. Gracias.
Thanks for watching our videos. I hope you enjoyed them.
And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos.
And I beg, make una no forget to turn on the notification button.
And don't forget to follow us on Inside Court with Judge Kpako on all social media handles. Thank you.
Order! Bye!